Tom Flack up to Tyler Balaban on the wing. Up to Ankish Treyan. Ankish looking for Rupar, has Mark behind on the backhand, tries to squeak that through. Fairborn. We'll lose it there. 5:20 remaining. Shot behind goes in. Gabriel 10 out of nowhere. Nick Rupar claiming the assist on that one, but not sure how that somehow squeaked through. And the Ravens find their way on the board. We're tied at 1. After no goals for about 14 minutes. We've had 2 in the last minute itself. And the Ravens win that face-off yet again. Hathrel sends it up the wing for Ankish. Gets it by Ankish, backhand. Will stop up, hold for the possession. Very smart idea. Hathrel off to Rustam. Hathrel. Back to Sean. Off to Rustam with the long shot wide. Rebound. 1 goal for each of the 10 brothers as Elliott finds the back of the net this time by. And the Ravens have the 2-goal lead now. Spin move. And Rustam looking for the centering ball, won't find it. Zishan holds off the boards. Great play up the wall. And he'll press hard onto Sean here behind the net. One hand on the stick, maybe a little bit short for him. But he will leave it off for Ankish. Dinov now. Cross to Colleen. Through the corner, dumps it in. Elliott 10. Now back to Colleen. Rustam. Ahmed with it. Oh, whiffs on the shot a little bit. Sean goes down in the process. Across, Liam can't quite get on it. Owen almost gets on the court a little bit prematurely there on the change, but we'll stop up and wait. Russ on that far side. Play it ahead for BL on that wing. Both teams taking a little bit to warm up, but now both teams really starting to get aggressive and feel the game out a little bit better. Kuhl on the far side corrals. That shot will be blocked by Donnie out in front. Tyler Balaban stops up, back for Hathrel. Great shot, better block by BL Suarez. Sent across, BL up to Elliott. Elliott's got a 3-on-2 with him here, but he loses that ball to Mark. Tom Flack gets through, but that one will be eaten up by JL Presteko. Shot, tip in from Hathrel in front, a beautiful play. Owen found Tyler in front. And that is another goal for the Ravens. That a highlight reel one at that. Tiny little tip past Arnold. Not much you can do about that. Daintiest little redirect there. But it worked like a beauty. Tyler Hathrel. Ravens up 3-1. Ravens coming into the season were notably one of the strongest teams with a bunch of new additions. They sort of lost a lot of their roster at the end of last year, and so there were a few transfers made in favor of the Ravens. notably the 10 brothers, or at least one of them, coming over to the Ravens and injecting a lot more pace into this team. They've gotten some very good free agents as well. And while the Lions have added Tom Flack, excuse me, this Ravens team, seen as the best in the league coming into the season, despite bowing out in the semis last year. Woo! Tom from distance, and the Lions get on the board one more time before the half, and we'll hope to start to bring things back a little bit here. Half court, bottom corner, beauty from Tom Flack. Rupar in the corner, 9 seconds left. Ravens will try and break this one out. Sends it up to Yoram. That will be time. Tom scoops the ball up. And now only a 1-goal deficit for the Lions heading into the half. It is 3-2 Ravens, though. They do have the lead. And when we come back, it's the second half of another fantastic game here will be played. As we will decide hello and welcome back for second half action here in the TFL. Some fantastic play in that first half between the Ravens and the Lions. And I'm sure we will have more here in half number 2. All 5 of these goals coming within the last, I think, 8 minutes of that first half. Onkish loses it there. Michael loses it. Onkish looking for the center, tries to get it by Tyler. Makes a little nifty move, but doesn't get it fully. Arnold with a stunner to the dome. Not rattled by it. Good save nonetheless. And Tyler Hathroll will bring it in from the corner for the Ravens. Back into the point for BL. Sends it deep. Stopped easily by Liam Hardigan. Nick chipped up the boards. Mac will look for a centering pass. Didn't find a good option, so holds it, takes it behind the net, sends it back out to the point where it's intercepted by Zishan Ahmed, but he chips it up over the boards accidentally there, and the Ravens will retain possession on the ball. Take the opportunity, though, to get some changes off. Sean has it intercepted. Zishan up to Mark. Mark one hand center. Shot from Balaban is saved by JL. Mark in the corner. Shot goes wide. Patey almost had that one, but will not find the target this time by Russ. With it now. Off to Colleen. Shot score! Sean Colleen with his first TFL goal here early in the second half.
Goal and assist. Russ, and who's the goal scorer? Shot from Russ. Shot from Russ. Thank you.
Beautiful shot. And that is a wonderful way to get on the board here for the Ravens. Lions scored that last goal heading into the half with like 14 seconds left. Had some momentum, but that right there stops all of it. Ravens have looked fantastic in this game, playing with so much pace. Their bench today so deep. Quick shifts for 11 guys. Easily the deepest bench, and also the most active bench so far in the league this season. Advantage played for the Ravens. And Gabriel will send this one in. Russ, back to Gabriel. 1-2 play. Chips it up into the corner for Yoram. Backhander across Elliott. Found by his brother. Russ. Just shoots it on! And it sneaks by Arnold. Russ from deep. And the Ravens have a 3-goal lead out of nowhere. Oh my. That's a very unfortunate sequence of events there. Arnold not happy with the defense in front of him on that one. Must have been completely screened. There was no Ravens deep either. Nick Rupar back to Biel on the far side. Has Gabriel with him. Yoram Pumala. He'll get dinged for playing that ball above his knees, I believe. Tyler almost absolutely eats it getting off the bench. As this one's chipped up and out off the corner. Should be, well, I was going to say should be Lions ball, but it will be given to the Ravens here. Interesting. Must have missed something behind the net there. Nick sends it up to Mac on the wing. Back in front for Owen. Great. Finds a streaking Nick Rupar off to the wing for Tyler Hathrell. Behind him for Biel. Shot deep, loopy over the net, unfortunately, and out of bounds. And the Lions will play it back in from deep. Tom.
Go. Play the ball.
Popped up, given a time warning in the corner from the referee, and had to play that quickly. Hathrell play at Mac, wide open far side. Loses all of that space, unfortunately. Sean, tries to send it back to Mac, but the board's not bouncing in his favor as that one goes right up and over him. Krybik trying to streak out in front here. Ahmed across, intercepted by Kuehl. Now the Ravens come back. 3-on-2. Saunders shot sniped from distance. Max Saunders announces his presence in this game. And the Ravens have gotten to another level here. 3 goals in 6.5 minutes for the Ravens, and no end in sight. Ahmed has that one go by. Nagin in the corner. Chases after Russ. Back to Saunders, chipped across, out in front, settled. Russ, well up and over. Almost missed the entire scoreboard off the back. As unfortunately it does not fall for Ayanadinov. This one sent behind Tom Flack. Hardigan looking for an outlet. He's got Balaban up the middle. Ends up handing it right back to Flack. This one chips, and that one will go over the boards. Ravens get it deep in the Lions' end. This feels like where a majority of this game has been played for the last little while. Russ across off the feet of Sean. Plays up. Mac will fall back to the defensive end. Russ at the point. Sends it by. Mac. Given time. Hathrell has Russ behind him too, but Hathrell will just shoot, and Arnold makes a very quick reaction. I don't think he saw that one coming too. Sort of caught him off guard a little bit, but is able to react in time and make the save. Nagin didn't know that one was coming. Hathrell intercepts. Up to Saunders, tries to go for the 1T, but does not make the connection. Balaban finds Flack. Lead pass from Nagin to Hathrell will work. Hathrell sent up for Balaban. Center by Elliott. Sprung on a breakaway. Elliott 10. Can't get it to go. Great save from Arnold. He plays that incredibly aggressively and it works. Ahmed has a 3-on-1 shot. Scores! Ishan Ahmed gets the Lions back on the board.
Sorry? Sorry, I couldn't get the first name.
And the Lions
G-shot from Liam.
will start the comeback here. Down by 4. Over half of this second half to go. As I'm realizing I forgot to change that. .45 left in the game. Lions only down by 3. Say only, that is still quite a big lead. Rupar can't get it by. Donnie with a really strong play. Fairborn on the wing. Center. Ahmed almost able to jam that 5-hole. Ahmed with it in the corner. Great possession play. Back to the point for Hardigan. Blocked by 10. Hardigan will send it off to Michael. Finds Donnie on the far side. He'll take a ripper. Great vision from Presteko. Black. Good poke check from Sean. Onkish. Plays it slow, back to Sean. Into the corner. Onkish Trahan. Back to Elliott. Absolutely skied that one, unfortunately. Got way under it. I think may have bounced up a little bit. Gabriel giving him a little bit of flack from one 10 brother to the other, giving him the field goal football signal. Fairborn behind the net. We'll play it. Sent up right to Russ. That shot will hit off of Flack and go out of bounds. Still a whole 9 minutes left to go. The Lions need 1 every 3 in order to win this game, or at least come back and try and get it to a shootout. Down into the corner for Colleen. Back to Owen Kuehl in the corner. Fairborn with a strong play. Flack picks it up. And he'll run with it. Finds Krabik on the far side. Chip in center, looking for a redirection of some sort. Flack with Colleen on him. Flack shot. Whoa, chipper. About 7 inches over the bar. Very close to making something out of nothing there. That's one thing that he does incredibly well. Colleen up to Saunders. He's got Bumala on the wing as well. Balaban going to be called on that one, and a free hit given to the Ravens. Bumala trying to streak through there. Colleen off the board. Saunders into the corner. Saunders chipped out. That will hit off of Cashino, who was out of bounds, so that ball absolutely out of bounds. Cashino, our referee, and also current TFL points leader, I believe. Colleen loses it. Flack, no call on that is crazy. That was very easily a high stick on that play. Saunders with it, sends it back to Inadina. Behind the net, goes for the wrap around. Arnold out of the play. Can't make it happen. Up the wing, tipped up to Flack. Can he get control of it? Not quite. Behind him. Balaban tries to send it through but won't. And that an incredible opportunity that won't come to fruition. Tip just wide. Bumala behind the net. Off the Saunders, intercepted. Yoram. Owen Kuehl, center shot. Saunders, that's wide. Very good play by the Ravens, but it does not fall for him. 6:30 Lions starting to run out of time a little bit here. They've had some great opportunities, just haven't had the luck factor to get it to go. Liam Artigan back to Pump Flack, tries to get through. Mark. Tom with it in the corner, spins. Center, intercepted by Pumala, and it's a 2-on-0. Hathroll and Mac Saunders off. 1, 2, 3. Saunders can't get the shot off. Liam playing goaltender. It hits off of his shin and goes wide. How did the Ravens not convert on a 2-on-0? Pumala now with it off of a Lions player, out of bounds. And that the best opportunity I may have ever seen in a floorball game goes to waste there by just the extra pass that not needed multiple times. Rupar, shot wide. Fairborn sends it deep, trying to hit Krybik. Excuse me, Hathroll. Now with it. Tyler spins, sends it to Mac. Intercepted by Liam, though, as that will be chipped up the boards. Hathroll off to Saunders. That is a bullet, too. Can't quite keep it down. And it goes up over the boards and wide. 4:45 to go. Lions timeout. Maybe imminent. And it will be called. Wow, that was a much better prediction than I thought it would be. As the Lions trail by 3 will try and regroup.
Or we can have a Jeopardy theme song.
They'll have a minute here to get back in the game and make a plan as to how they are going to score a goal every minute 30.
No.
Wow, minute 32 going forward here. It's not an easy challenge whatsoever. But
This one's almost usable again.
Almost?
I'll just stick with the blue one. Give me a warm up for something.
Yeah. I don't want to throw it at the gun. Yeah. Orange ball in the corner.
offense will resume from the corner. Getting back to it. Ravens coming up with a defensive plan here too. Their offense has been firing on all cylinders. It's been a while since they've gotten a goal. Their last one nearly 10 minutes ago. But that said, should still be quite a comeback if the Lions are going to be able to do it. Liam up the wing, deep. Krajbek intercepts center. Liam off to Ahmed. He can't get the shot on. Hathroll with it in the corner for the Ravens, and they will look to break out here. Up far side to Elliott 10. Back to Sean. Sent into the corner. Donnie chips it up to Liam, and the Lions break back out. Zishan in the corner. Liam off to Elliott. Strong play. The advantage, I think, not played there, actually. And the Lions will just get the ball off of that. Fairborn with a great move to get by 10. Using the body really well. The shot from Fairborn goes wide. It's off the boards, though. Stays in bounds. Up and off. I heard post there for a second. I thought it might have been post and in. But it is post and out of bounds. And the Ravens hold on to that 3-goal lead for now. The Lions looking ferocious. We'll see if they can get back into it. They get the possession back here. And we'll pull their goalie with 3:11 on the clock. The clock is not running either. Looks like camera glitch. Tom Flack across to Ahmed. Can't get the one-timer from a sharp angle. Tries to send it behind. BL for the Ravens. In front, fair base. Oh, shot from Krajbek. Michael scores, the captain.
Do I stop the clock? No. Goal scorer was Michael from.
Beautiful play from Michael Krajbek as the captain gets his second. He will now lead the TFL in goals with 4, which is miraculous for him. He is not typically a goal scorer, but has been on fire to start the season. Krajbek back to Balaban. Sends it across. Mark Patey. Sent down, almost intercepted by Yoram. Flack. Trying to look for a shot. Hathroll loses it in between his legs, doesn't get the shot off. Liam sends the shot on. Krajbek looking for the extra play. 10 clears it out. Hathroll has to be Kuehl to it. Does. Down. Flack. Ahmed doorstep scores. Only 1 goal down now. Whatever happened in that timeout, it absolutely worked. And the Ravens call theirs, as they've been put in a spin cycle here over the last 2 minutes. Six-5 now. We thought this would be a monumental comeback, and so far it has been. I would hate to see it fall short now. The Lions showing the Ravens how to do a 2-on-0. Beautiful play from Flack, and Ahmed makes no mistake. I know probably 75%, maybe 80% of players in the TFL would have messed up that one-timer as well. Those are not easy, and that was a beautiful, beautiful play from Ahmed. Russ will clear this one down. Mark Beatty with it in the corner. Holding on, bringing out the goalie. They will bring him out now. Ahmed in the corner. Shot wide. Balaban in the corner. Balaban tries to get it to the point. Chipped up. Patey keeps it in. There's a whistle. Some sort of stoppage. It is Ravens ball on a out of bounds call, I think. And Luong will run back to the net. Rupar holding. Athrel up for Kuehl. Can he get one more? Tries to ship it by. Good defensive play by Fairborn. Blocked at midfield by Saunders. Max Saunders' shot goes up and wide. 34 seconds for the Lions. Luong will come out of the net for one last time. I don't anticipate him going back in almost no matter what at this point, because they have one more possession to make this comeback a reality. And it starts with Tom Flack. Flack chips it up to Fairborn. Balaban on the wing. Tyler Balaban holds. Pressed by Tyler Hathrell, but Balaban gets through the shot. Tip! Scores! Krabik with the hat trick! The Lions make the comeback! Looks like it wasn't tipped in by Krabik, but Balaban will get credit for that one. Balaban from Fairborn on that last goal, and we are tied at 6, and in the TFL, that means we are going straight to a shootout, barring a miraculous goal in the last 3 seconds here, but it will be Lions ball deep in their own end. And folks, from down by 3 with 4.5 minutes remaining after their timeout, they come back, and the Lions force a shootout, and will get at least a point for their OT loss. We'll be back in a moment to get you this shootout, but my goodness, what a game we have had, as the teams will pick their first lineups. We are back and ready up in the booth to call the shootout here between the Lions and the Ravens. They are figuring out what the order of operations is going to be, who shoots first. It looks like it's going to be Liam for the Lions going to the right side here. Slow. You can hear a pin drop in here, back and forth, keeping it going forward. What a save by Presteko in net. JL gets a wrist on it from one captain to the other. Hardigan to Owen Kuehl. Hardigan, the commissioner of the league. Kuehl, second in command. Will it be Owen to give the Ravens the lead here in the shootout? Also taking it slow. Arnold allowing so much space, but he makes an identical save on the other side. As Owen also tries the forehand, it doesn't go. And it will be the final goal scorer. With 13 seconds left, Tyler Balaban put it in the back of the net. And he will be the second to shoot here for the Lions. A little bit more pace. Goes backhand, another identical save from Pristeko. My left wrist is hurting from how many saves these guys are making with that part of their body specifically. Reaches out, gets a touch on it. And now Hathroll will try and get the Ravens the lead. The shootout in TFL is by default 3 rounds. So a goal here and a save on the other end would see the Ravens thwart the hopes of the Lions. Front side, Arnold Luong with the save. Hathroll, an incredibly experienced floorball player.
What, who was the shooter? Who's the new shooter? Thomas.
And Tom Flack steps up to the plate here as the Lions' final shooter right now. Backhand save by Pristeko. Goalie's perfect so far. But will it be Mac Saunders for the Ravens? Mac taking it slow off on the wing. Cuts across, chipped up off the mask of Arnold Luong, and we go to 4. Lions sending Mark Beatty up to the plate. Jogging up a little bit, taking up the pace just a little bit from his teammate. Shot scores! Mark! Gets the first goal of the shootout. The Lions are on the board. The comeback is underway, and Russ is going to have to get a goal here in order to keep the Ravens alive. Shot scores! A beautiful move from Russ. Taking his time, the same patience. And after the third, you can send the same man out over and over again. And because he scored, the Lions are going to send Mark out one more time to try and beat JL again. Stops up. JL reads it, gets in a good position. And now, Ravens co-captain Nick Rupar. Has the ball on his stick. And we'll try to end it right here. No comeback today. The Ravens take the win! Low shot beneath the right hand of Arnold Luong, and the Ravens win in 5 rounds of the shootout. It does not get any closer than that, folks. Ravens take the game 7-6, 2-1 in the shootout. With goals from Russ Ainadinov and Nick Rupar.
Yeah, thank you, refs. Thank you, broadcast team.
Thank you, Owen, for putting on a wonderful show for us today. Now that the handshake line is over, we are going to get to player of the game celebrations. But that'll be it for me up in the booth. I've been Colin Doyle. Thank you so much for watching today's TFL broadcasts. Congratulations to the Ravens and Flames for their wins. We will see you back here next week for some more TFL action bright and early at 9 a.m. as usual. As always, I've been Colin Doyle. Thank you to my cameraman for today, Julian Quintero. From all of us here at the TFL, we'll see you next week.